In a stunning turn of events that has sent shockwaves through South Africa's political landscape, the High Court has reportedly issued a subpoena for the phone records of Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, leader Julius Malema in connection with the ongoing investigation into the mysterious death of former Arts and Culture Minister, Nathi Mthethwa. The decision, which insiders describe as both unprecedented and politically explosive, has ignited intense debates across the country and deepened divisions within the EFF itself. According to court sources, the subpoena aims to uncover potential communications between Malema and key individuals linked to Mthethwa in the days leading up to his death. Investigators are said to be focusing on a series of encrypted messages and late-night calls that allegedly took place mere hours before Mthethwa's sudden collapse. While Malema has not been accused of any wrongdoing, the court's decision to access his private device has been viewed as a major escalation in what is quickly becoming one of the most politically charged cases of the decade. The news broke early this morning when documents filed under seal were leaked to select media outlets, confirming that the High Court granted permission for forensic experts to extract data from Malema's mobile phone. The ruling cited the need for transparency and the pursuit of truth as the basis for the court's move, despite resistance from Malema's legal team, who have described the subpoena as a blatant fishing expedition aimed at tarnishing a revolutionary leader. Inside the EFF, the atmosphere has reportedly grown tense and uneasy. Senior party members are said to be split between defending Malema at all costs and calling for a more cautious approach to the unfolding legal drama. One insider described the mood at a recent party meeting as volatile, with heated arguments erupting over how to handle the growing media scrutiny. Some comrades believe this is a political setup, that the system is trying to silence Julius ahead of the next elections, said a senior EFF figure who spoke on condition of anonymity. But others are privately worried. They fear that if there's any truth to these allegations, even if it's just a misinterpreted message, the entire movement could face a credibility crisis. The party's communications team has scrambled to control the narrative, releasing a brief statement insisting that Malema has nothing to hide and will fully cooperate with the legal process. However, that reassurance has done little to ease public speculation, especially as rumors swirl about the contents of the subpoenaed phone. The public reaction has been explosive. Social media has erupted with hashtags like #MalemaSubpoenaed and #MthethwaMystery, with users divided between those who see the investigation as a legitimate pursuit of justice and others who view it as yet another example of politically motivated lawfare. Opposition figures have seized on the development to question Malema's integrity. Some members of the ruling ANC have privately expressed satisfaction, calling the court's decision a step toward accountability. Meanwhile, EFF supporters have organized online campaigns to defend their leader, warning against what they called state-engineered character assassination. Analysts say the case could have far-reaching implications for South African politics. The subpoena of Malema's phone is not just about evidence, it's about power, said political analyst Dr. Linda Molefe. If the investigation uncovers anything compromising, it could shake the EFF's moral authority and destabilize its position ahead of the national elections. The subpoena comes amid growing pressure on law enforcement to solve the mysterious circumstances surrounding Mthethwa's death, which occurred earlier this year under still contested conditions. Initial reports described it as a medical emergency, but subsequent leaks and witness statements have fueled speculation of foul play. Whispers of political involvement and alleged cover-ups have haunted the investigation from the start. The revelation that Malema's phone is now under scrutiny only deepens the intrigue, especially given his past clashes with Mthethwa over corruption and cultural funding controversies. As the EFF braces for impact, tensions are expected to rise in the coming days. Insiders predict that the party's upcoming Central Command meeting will be critical in determining its next steps. Will the EFF close ranks around Malema, or will internal dissent grow louder as the investigation unfolds? For now, Julius Malema remains defiant. Speaking briefly outside court earlier today, he declared, "I have nothing to fear. They can take my phone, my words, my history, but they will never take my truth. This is a political witch hunt, and we will expose it for what it is. Still, behind the fiery rhetoric, even Malema's closest allies admit that this moment feels different, heavier, more dangerous. The subpoena is not just a legal document, it's a signal that the storm surrounding Mthethwa's death is far from over. And for the EFF, the fallout could reshape its future forever.